Joe Robinson is back from Mexico, looking good. Joe, I wouldn't say, is it tan or you look nice?
Oh, good, thank God.
Were you feeling good? Because did you see what he drank when we got here?
He was drinking some Pepto.
He took a rip of Pepto.
I know you love the taste of it.
Yeah,
I do love. How do you know that?
Because we've talked about
before?
this. Yeah,
you told us in confidence you love elf cum.
Yes.
But I
so much for the confidence.
I wasn't drinking it because I love the taste. I was drinking it because it was a requirement.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll be good. I'm
you
a little heartburn, right? Is that
okay?
Yep.
Are you sick about forgetting someone's birthday?
Yeah, I forgot Rob. Matter of fact, give Robbie a call.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
give
this
him a
will
call.
be his first time on the show since we.
All
Do you know who?
Do we hear the ring? Do we hear the ring?
I do. Here we go. Hold on.
Calling Robby Robinson. Hoping. I mean, is he in
See
bed
me turn
yet?
the phone up, phone volume up.
He
I'm
doesn't
up all the way.
he doesn't like getting calls
There he
this
is.
late. I don't think.
Hey, Rob, what's up?
No, it's all of us.
Hey, you're on the
Robbie.
show, Robbie. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy
Yeah.
birthday, Robbie.
Yeah, sorry I forgot. I'm just a day
Yeah.
late, dude, but I love you.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, were you mad that I forgot your birthday?
Yeah, I was annoyed.
God, I'm sorry.
Hell
Well, here's
yeah.
the thing about Robbie. Robbie is very, very good at remembering birthdays, but that's just because he has a great calendar.
I think he's going to say it's because he just cares more.
Well,
No,
maybe he does
The
care.
reason the reason I was annoyed was not because he didn't remember. It's because he asked me for something and still didn't wish me happy birthday.
I'm trying to remember what I asked you for. I can't even remember.
And you needed another piece of music for the show.
Oh yeah.
So you called Robbie on his
I
birthday
just texted him
and
yeah.
didn't say happy birthday.
I just texted.
Now,
I just
Robbie,
texted him.
didn't he? I feel like Joe forgot like a couple years ago as well. Is that correct?
He did.
Well, me remembering is just me having to. By the way, I know November 25th is my brother's birthday because it's also my mother's birthday.
Yeah.
So
He wished her a happy birthday, but not you. Right?
yes, I prayed. And
Yes.
but yeah.
I
So
pointed out before. Joe's birthday is exactly 1 week after mine.
but that's
Exactly.
different. Going
So
forward
how
is
does he forget?
no, but nobody remembers backwards.
Speaking of which,
You
may
remember-
make a little note here.
Yeah, you should do.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
guess who I texted on the 24th?
Who?
John Muma.
Oh, it was John
Because
Mooma's
his
birthday.
birthday's the day before mine. I remember his
Yeah.
birthday.
You're right, but that's what I'm
Hey.
saying. Robbie, this is all calendars. I'm not trying to take away from you because the calendar means so I don't
Yeah.
forget. I got it. But yes, I need to be better to make sure that
What's
Robbie's
your birthday again, Joe?
mine's the second.
Got it.
Are you going to get Robbie a gift now?
Robbie will be over to my house on Friday. And my gift to him is not having to pick up my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
the
'Cause
gift
I
is
was gonna- 'cause I
convenience.
was going to offer to pick him up.
That's
I
my
don't
gift.
care if I have to pick him up. I just don't like to take him back.
That's my gift to you, though. You have to do neither.
There you go, Robbie. Did you have a good
that's a
birthday? Did you have a good
That is
birthday?
a great birthday gift.
Yes.
All is forgiven, Joe.
Did you do anything on your birthday, Robbie?
Yeah, we went out to dinner, and I got a big celebration at my office.
No.
So
Wow.
let me tell you something we were talking about even before the bonus show. So the tiers on our Patreon are basically homages to the old show.
Yeah, there's a $5 tier has a name, the $10 and so forth.
Steaks on a plane, beanbag.
Pie
Yeah.
plate closer.
Yeah.
And we were
Yes.
wondering if our audience half of our audience even knows what those things mean. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to explain the beanbag chair tier.
That tier I will miss, Robbie, if we do rebrand it, because that's where I truly felt a connection with you, considering what I did to
That's
my
true.
furniture.
Yeah.
So
I
please,
completely understand.
that tier, Robbie, for those that don't remember, why is it called that?
Well, I am at my mother-in-law's house right now.
Yeah.
You don't
So
want your
I will not be
mother-in-law to
telling that
know
story.
that.
Okay, so how about this? If I can recall correctly, you can yay and nay it. Okay, they can't hear us right
Hold
now.
on. Can you put your mother-in-law on the phone?
Can you put it on speaker? Can you put the phone on? Can you connect to Bluetooth? Is there a speaker in the house you can connect to Bluetooth? As a child, you would have sex with a beanbag chair, correct?
I think that's his
No.
first. It was his first
One-
experience.
It happened one time, and it was my first time.
You made love to
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yes,
he didn't make
exactly.
love to himself.
But
It was a woman?
He
Well,
made love to a
it was-
beanbag chair.
Oh, I thought
Well,
he just
that-
jerked
yes,
off on the
chair was
beanbag
involved.
chair.
No, he was actually humping the beanbag
He
chair itself.
ejaculated onto the beanbag chair. He used
Yeah,
it.
it was
Correct.
basically
Oh,
his love
I
dog.
didn't even know the story.
Yeah.
It was black. So
Hey,
his
nice.
first experience.
And now I feel
And now
like-
Rob feels connected. Hell yeah. Yeah. It was made in China, so it's back to me. Yeah. All right. And the beanbag chair was 10 years younger than you, and
yes.
now Joe's
By
in.
the way, I remember, not kidding, I remember that beanbag chair.
Yeah.
And I've never said this before, but 100% I sat in that beanbag chair.
Well,
Robbie,
try doing more than that.
do you remember
He
what
got
color?
pregnant.
Do you remember what color my beanbag chair was?
Red,
It
yellow.
was red. It was
I can
red.
tell you what
Oh,
color it ended up.
You shouldn't have guessed. You shouldn't have guessed the second one. Red. You nailed
Looked
it.
like a fucking after dinner
Yes.
spiral mint.
I had a red beanbag
I
chair.
connected with Robbie over this because probably around the same time I was having sex with my living room sofa, where I would regularly place a lotioned sandwich baggie in between the cushion and the actual couch itself, and I would press down on each side of the cushion, and I would fuck it,
Of course you did.
and I would finish it, and then
Who's
what I
calling
would,
you, Rob?
Scam likely. I know they're
oh,
calling.
hell
You want to
yeah.
pick that up
Let's
and
pick
let
that up.
Robbie go? No,
All right, you
Yeah.
want to?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Rob,
All
we'll
right, see you,
bud.
Robbie.
All right, good.
All right. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, good evening, Emily here.
Hi,
Hey,
Emily.
Em.
Hey,
We've
what's
been
up?
waiting for you to call.
Thank
Most
God
out
you're
of your
here.
Medicare plan in this annual enrollment, including food card,
We'll take it.
free medication,
Deal.
and cash back.
Say
of up
less.
to
Yes,
we're in.
$250
Let me get you my social
so that
security
you
We're
can
in.
number.
benefit more.
Can I get your
without
routing
paying
number?
Any extra cost.
We're in.
Here's
So you
my
have
bank
Medicare
account
Part
and
A
routing
B.
number. Let me give you my date of birth and also the street I grew up
I
on.
have
am calling from
17
Health Card. I
Ethereum.
am here to provide you free information.
The street I grew up on is Hamlin, and my first pet's name was Mittens.
And they
Like,
offer
my
the
password is
include
black beanbag
dental,
chair.
I'm starting to think
hearing, as
this
well
isn't
as
a real
food
person.
card,
All right,
cashback
she's just- she has to
up
finish
her
$100
spiel.
Good
with
talk.
All right,
Okay.
great. There she
All
goes,
right.
and go fuck yourself.
I think I'm going to sign up. All
Yeah.
right.
All right. Something about your car's extended warranty. Well,
Thanks, Emily.
yeah. Thank you very much, Emily, and happy birthday, Robby Robinson. Be sure
Yes.
to wish him well. We got plenty of people in chat here tonight. Brittany, Steph, Erik Woodworth from Laughs County, New York. We
Erik,
got to get
what's up,
another episode
E-dub?
of that soon.
We need to talk about
We
it.
got to talk about that a little bit. Erik, Pam, I'm sorry you're feeling crappy. She had a bunch more teeth yanked today. Drugs are
Really?
kicking in. Jesus Christ, she's eating ice cream. So soon, Pam, you are going to not be able to eat corn. Erik, we found out something about prior to us starting the regular show as we finished the bonus show. And the bonus show we're going to get into before the end of this episode. So we had Erik fill in hilariously.
Yeah, no,
on the
he told
last
a great-
episode of this.
And
Great
real
story.
quick, Eric's wife, Erica, messaged me 10 out of 10 laps super hard. So she was very happy with.
Yeah, we do well with the Woodworth
yes.
family. We
Yeah,
have the
the
Erica
kids.
Woodworth. We also have the spelling bee.
It's
to
true.
the kids.
Jeremy wrote songs.
Yeah.
The Woodwards.
They are the biggest family in DOP.
So, by the way, today I was going through my contacts
Mhm.
because I need somebody to do BAL with me tomorrow. I hate
Mhm.
this is the worst part of my week. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And I saw Jeremy's number in there and I left it in.
Now it reminds me to delete that. I got limited space in this thing here and happy trails.
okay.
So Joe was out with Katie in Mexico. We're going to recap the trick predictions. We're going to go one by one because
Okay.
we finally remember to write these goddamn
Yeah.
things down. But real quick, I'm not ready to move on from what you're just bringing up, Rob. I try not to let Mudge know about this podcast as best as possible because of some stuff that's discussed.
Sure.
But I said, you have to hear this game that Rob played. And it's called, Is It Rob or Is It Smut? And I tried to describe to her this smut that she reads, Erica Woodworth. And it's all like sports based and all that. If you listened last week, you get it. She tuned into it and shock turned into a chuckle, turned into tears down her face, laughter. She thought, and it took a lot of convincing. No, half of this really is real. And she played the game. I would pause it and go, all right, do you think it was Rob? She didn't get
The
fucking
stuff
one right.
that was
Nice.
real, it was
It
worse.
was worse.
It was worse than Rob's
It was
stuff.
Yeah, it
worse.
was.
It's like I can't. It's hard to believe that women are turned on by this.
God damn.
But obviously, Erik
Who knew that we don't understand women?
Yeah, no shit. So we're talking about that. We're recapping a little bit of your trip to Mexico. We'll get into, but we're talking about, and Katie did text the guys, my parents are coming over.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Erik was with you, and Erik has a Mr. Hyde to his Dr. Jekyll. He does have an alternate character identity. It was the inconveniencer.
Yes.
He has the inconveniencer, and you'll find your air fryer in the tub. You'll find every house painting flipped upside down. Somehow the chairs will get on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow all of your laundry is out back in the pond. And the joke I thought this time is that Erik did nothing, because she texted. She's like, my parents are coming over.
Yeah,
She's very concerned.
Erik,
don't mess anything up.
what did you do? Now, I did something that we're not getting into, but I did a little ha-ha, and the joke I thought is that Erik did nothing.
Right.
Get it?
But she's going to be looking around and
She's looking
stressed
around
about it. Yeah.
So I told her what I did. I kind of made an inappropriate shape with a bunch of cookies upstairs, and she found those, didn't give a shit. Then she looks and goes, how many pumpkins are in the house? And Rob and I are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
We have no clue.
I found 2 of them. Where's the rest of the pumpkins?
And these are real pumpkins.
Real pumpkins. And I'm not following because I wasn't there for this. I left
They're
before.
miniature pumpkins?
Little
Yeah.
tiny
Yeah.
decorative, actual organic, can rot.
Yeah,
Right.
they will
Pumpkins.
rot
Right.
eventually over time.
So I text Erik, I'm laughing. And I text Erik, I'm like, oh shit, Katie just found the pumpkins. I had no idea.
But she didn't find them all.
Didn't find them all. How many did you hide? He responds, shit, I don't know. Couple minutes go by. She's pissed about the pumpkins. Then he responds, did she find the Keurig yet? I'm like, oh, fuck. And I look over and there it is. And he goes, yeah, I turned the Keurig around. He just literally just faced it towards the wall.
Yeah.
And I go, Erik moved the Keurig. Katie, did you see the Keurig? She's like, no, the Keurig's exactly where it's supposed to be. And Joe goes, oh, yeah, I found the Keurig. I flipped it around. I didn't give it a second thought. She pops her fucking top.
Oh, yeah. She couldn't believe that happened.
Did you?
Holy
I'm on your
shit.
side.
Yeah. Was that
Yeah.
Did that seem to be?
No,
over?
I'm Team Katie. How did you not?
But why?
That's a
Why
fucking
be that
Keurig.
upset about me not noticing that?
I think it was that stacked up with the pumpkin, stacked up with what I did
Yeah,
to the
it
Oreos.
was the
'Cause she-
straw that broke the
She
camel.
Right.
clearly asked us, did anybody fuck with the house? I've got family coming by. And I thought I was being honest by omission, going, no, Erik didn't do anything.
Hey.
I can promise you, Erik did. I also left hints in some of the messages. I did not see anything that Erik did. Huh? And turns out he did.
He did.
So
He, of course,
Back to
how
the-
could he not?
back
Yeah,
to the
I can
Keurig.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, her mom is also somebody that because her mom stayed here with the dogs.
Yeah.
She folds laundry, she does dishes. I thought she was cleaning and somehow just turned the Keurig around.
That makes sense.
It never would have occurred to me because I just flipped it around and made my coffee. I know there was nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So, but Katie didn't
What are you
like-
supposed to do? Like, stop, call Katie, emergency.
I called
Call me
911.
Text 911. Katie going back. The Keurig was flipped
The
around.
Keurig got
What did you do? I flipped
flipped.
it back. Now it's normal.
Holy
Okay, emergency
shit,
over.
dude. God, that was so funny. So yeah, it turns out he absolutely just went fucking stage 5. He did stuff that Rob and I didn't know
Yeah,
about.
well,
We didn't
there's-
know it.
No,
and
Probably
there
did it
It's
are-
right in front
got
of me.
layers, dude.
Yeah, there are. God, I hope we don't find the rest of these pumpkins based on smell.
No, you got to find them
No,
tonight,
No,
dude.
I know what I'm hoping for, and it's that.
Oh man.
Hey, what? Oh yeah, what did Erik say? Oh yeah, he did send a text to Frank as well. if
Oh,
I'm not mistaken.
no. This is a terrible, terrible
Ariel,
occurrence.
giving you love for your shape up. It's a
Oh,
good looking
thank you.
haircut.
I got
there.
I
You are looking fresh.
got a cut a day or so ago,
I like
and
it,
you'll
man.
get to see them in some very sexy photos that the
I'm-
boys took on
I'm
JSS.
excited about that.
We get into on the Patreon. The Patreon will be brought up again before
Yeah.
the end of this episode because
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
the Patreon.
holy
is to-
shit.
There's a shit. Well,
We'll
how
get
much should
into
we
it at the
reveal?
end.
Okay.
We're going to get into it at
Mm.
the end of the Mexico recap
Okay.
Yeah, at the
and
end of the
trip
recap.
predictions.
Yeah.
Got
Because
it.
there is one thing as I scroll through the trip predictions, everything from you falling to somebody saying something about Katie.
But something happened that we did not predict.
There,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh
right
yeah,
there,
yeah. The one.
One
yeah.
of them came
Oh,
way
that's
too
true.
right.
That
One
was-
of them I wrote that. That was mine.
That was yours?
But I did not
Didn't think of that. It would go down that way.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look, wait a minute. Look at the second from the bottom.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay, we did do well.
We crushed it.
We crushed it.
Wow. And those are not the ones I wanted to come true.
No.
Those are the ones I'm like, I got to do some filler. There's no way that happens.
Yeah.
And they both did.
We missed you last week. We missed you at Jimmy's, Joe.
Yeah,
we had a
buddy.
good time. Jimmy's Famous Seafood. Thank you for having us. We saw Steph and Britt and her husband were out there.
Pam Shoemate came out. Thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for coming
Good
out to that.
crew.
You filled the room in. There was a moment where we were a little concerned as the show, they set the room up to about 7 people per round table, horseshoe pattern of chairs and tables, and then the big main dance floor with the dais-sized Last Supper table.
We did have the trivia on your phone and on the TVs, which was cool.
Which was awesome.
Cool.
They synced it up to the TVs, and John and his staff were amazing there. But it's like 10 minutes till showtime, and there's 3 fucking empty tables. Like, God damn it.
It was raining. It was horrible weather. It was Friday.
Raining,
I
was
think
dog
the
shit.
traffic was shit.
First snow of the year.
Yeah.
Well, first snow of this winter. And right when we're about to get like, all right, fuck it, let's just do this. All these people downstairs came flooding out and filled the tables. John was happy. You guys made us look good. He wants us to come back. We'll do another one. I would like to do one in the hall across the room, the kind of the center bar area, but I think there was sports on that night. There was something on that night that he couldn't have us in there. But
or something. I'm not sure.
He was happy. I've got some takeaways from it, some stuff apparently I didn't know about.
Yeah.
I did have a moment that freaked me out a little bit at the end of it. Did you hear my fucking voice give out in the reveal?
I did hear some of that.
It absolutely broke.
I also realized in the reveal.
So you were like whispering?
I was forcing out the remaining lines because my voice was like, I'm out. We had wireless mics that sounded great.
I don't ever remember that happening. We've been doing this show for 9 years.
Well, the issue is that it was all new audio equipment. So we had some wireless mics that you could hear from fucking space. But then you had some wireless ones that were real low, and we didn't have time to get those things up to speed. This was more of a trivia / murder mystery. And by that, I mean, there were people that were there for trivia.
Right.
These people attended this.
If you're there for trivia, you'll get what you need.
You will. You will. But these mics weren't great, and the tables are chatty. They're really chatty, including
they
one
were
table.
very talkative. And I was in the back.
chatty.
I was in like a closet doing sound. It was a little stressful for me because I couldn't hear that well from where I was.
Yeah. And I'm trying to roar into this mic to get as much as I can get out of it, and people are quiet, and I'm having to repeat their lines. What you're telling me is you saw her at the
You did a good job of that.
I was trying to reset, like give them the clues, because some of these people, they never use microphones, and the wireless was quiet. But Rob's got this nice laid out. Here's who had motive. Here's who's a suspect. Here's who's not guilty. Here's who is. And dude, about 1 paragraph left. Fucking nothing was coming out. And I had to finish. And you. You're like, what the fuck's the matter with him? Like, is he getting choked up about
another
this?
one of your wacky voices?
What is he doing? Is he doing that accent that he'll give up in 3 lines? You were saying there was a problem.
Well,
in the back of the room.
When we had Bussy perform, and Erik ends on the new song about Jeremy. And at this point, I'm sitting with Steph and Brett. I'm sitting in the audience. Yeah. And he talks about his brother passed away. And the woman next to me was clearly a lesbian who actually ended up being the winning team. I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
Yells, we love you, because she thinks this is going to be like a sad thing.
Right.
And then Justin was behind, and he goes, did you yell fuck you? So no, I'm laughing, and then I go, no, she yelled, I love to fuck you. Right. So we're having a little fun. I think it's going well. And then at the end, it turns out they won, the sassholes. And we made some comment about putting something in their sasshole or something. Anyway, I think nothing of it. Then I'm hanging out with Brittany later, and she says that she's in the bathroom, and she's talking to that girl, and she goes, yeah, you got tickets to come to a new show or come to another show. They do them here and there. And the woman goes, "Are they going to say whore a lot again?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "Yeah, they're going to say it more."
Yeah, they were kind of soft tonight because their first time here. They wanted to ease you into it.
So I felt bad about it because I forgot to give her information. So she didn't want to come. So apparently we don't have to give anything away.
The people that were yelling out "I love you" were offended by the word whore. By the way, you're allowed to say whore on television.
Hey, yeah, I guess. So I mean that's a relatively clean show.
I definitely said
for us.
slut twice.
Yeah.
I said slut. I said whore. Yeah, no, that fucking monster in the back. If she never came to another one, I wouldn't.
Well, I'm happy because I felt bad because I forgot to give them the thing.
Yeah,
the information.
She forgot to ask.
Right, and now I'm fine. The other funny thing that happened is I go shout out Daphne London, her first time being on the show, did a great job.
Daphne. Excellent job.
Well, glad to have you on the team. And you know, I go to Venmo her, and I'm gonna have you. I don't think you know this, Justin. So I'll have you. You guys can guess.
Okay.
And the Venmo, it's not going through. And I want to guess it has nothing to do with like a wrong account or not having any money.
Yeah.
I do it like 3 times. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What did I do that made the Venmo not go through?
You wrote something in the description.
You are right.
Yes.
Oh, you wrote a bad word.
There's certain words.
I didn't write a bad word.
Really?
Think about the show we're doing and where we're doing it at, and then put some of those words together.
Jimmy.
Murder.
Oh,
murder
Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy.
Oh,
I wrote murder Jimmy's, and it wouldn't let me think of
We're not going to let you digitally assassinate someone.
This is like commissioning a hit for $100.
I bought a cute assassin for $100. Yeah.
I was like, if I'm going to hire somebody to kill somebody, I'm not going to hire Daphne London.
No. And also, by the way,
too adorable.
Venmo should allow that because then if you were doing that, now there's evidence.
Yes,
yeah,
right.
there's absolutely
They're taking away the evidence.
Yes.
Also,
So
I
stupid.
heard this because I had to leave. It was just late. I couldn't stay up. My eyes were closing. People went next door and were drinking banana whiskey.
Yeah, we went
What
next
the
door.
fuck is that?
Who's we?
Me, Steph, Brittany,
repulsive.
Andy, Tommy, Erik, Daphne. The guy came around. It was like if you follow us, some tailgate related thing.
Andy's Brittany's husband. I'm slowly poisoning.
Yes,
Got it.
Yes. And if you follow him on Instagram, his whatever his thing is, then you get a free shot. And it's a little mini shot. But it was horrible. It was like banana whiskey.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't sound.
Although peanut butter
good.
whiskey is good.
Peanut butter
I
whiskey
do like
is
the
good.
peanut butter whiskey.
Some of the flavored whiskeys that are like a softer. I love that Jack cider.
Yeah.
Around the holidays, white bottle Jack. You'd actually like it. It's half as much booze,
Okay.
and it tastes like warm apple pie.
Okay, now
I don't
you're
like
talking.
I don't like bananas.
Oh, I do like the
And it
sound of
sounds
that, though.
super sweet. Apparently, Brittany was all hungover, taking half naked fucking bathtub shots.
Yeah.
And I definitely photoshopped.
Yeah,
I did
definitely.
some work on them
I'm
things.
gonna buy her that for Christmas.
thank you to
some more half naked shots.
Thank you to everybody that came out. We needed to have a good
Jen was
showing.
there. And,
Oh
and
yeah,
Justin was on the show.
Oh my God,
Mhm.
damn! I forgot about this. This is so fucking funny. I have to show you this. Okay, do you know about the Magoobies photo from April? Your beautiful wife took of my show, Falsehood, Malarkey, and Lies, True Stories I Made Up.
It was like a little rehearsal almost of the
Yeah, a
special.
little like kind of run through of stuff. Katie took a picture of me on stage. I fucking love.
Oh, that's awesome.
She took this photo.
Yeah,
And I
Yes.
love it, and I
Yeah.
look great, and
Yeah.
I just the lighting's cool,
It is good fun.
and everyone's laughing. Her husband is in the background, disinterested as fuck.
Why do I have to be here?
Why do I have to be here? Look at what this hilarious son of a bitch did. Oh my God. He shows up that night. He goes, "I've got something for you. I'm sorry I ruined your photo." He made me resting bitch face repair stickers for me to put on all future photos that Katie took in
that
case
he
she's done.
happens to be in.
That's hilarious.
This fucking
Well
made my
done.
night. And he tucked in like a bunch of like hidden stickers in there too that had different meanings. Like
Can I
there's a
post that
Transformer.
on our?
Oh,
on our
yeah, I'll send
socials?
it to you.
me.
And dude, he made me an entire thing.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, he made me a kit for when your resting bitch face ruins important photos. I mean, it looks like something you'd pick off from a gift shop.
Mhm.
I already love Justin, but
Yeah,
that shit
put that
was,
on
that
Patreon
shit
so
was
people
an
can see that.
absolute
We'll put it on all our.
10.
Shout out to John, Steph's husband.
God,
Yes,
it was
we need
so funny.
to get him introduced to the gang.
You want to take a quick break?
Oh yeah, it is about that time. Yeah, let's hear from our wonderful sponsors.
Right back.
Definitely hungover. Definitely fighting it tonight. It's been a recurring trend though.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yesterday was Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I went to. I can
Lures?
never say that word.
Right.
Did you know I
Lures?
was going to say that?
Yeah, lures.
So, and then there's this guy, Jason, that works over there, bartender, who I've known. I don't remember how I think it was when I lived in Annapolis years ago. I forget how we met, but so I eat and then I go into the bar there and I watch the rest of the first half of the Ravens game with him. And of course he lets me stay longer. I mean, I'm the last one there. And I go, hey, well, you want to go to West End? Because I've seen them there before. Again, that's the bar. And then so we meet up over there and some friend of his shows up. We start talking and I convinced her to be in this new show idea that we're talking about with Randolph, the Funny in Five.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm just I'm there till closing. I stumble home. I wake up, feel like shit, just dehydrated, texted random people in the middle of the night. What the fuck am I doing? You know?
Yeah.
And and it's like, but this is happening. This is 2-3 times a week. I'm waking up and I'm wasting a day. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
What time did you wake up?
It's not that I wake up late. It's that I woke up at like 9:30, but I'm just tired all day.
Right, you're just so destroyed, and you can't bounce. You can't bounce back.
It's not a productive day.
Not a productive day at all. I was like, I have to go. I got to go to the dry cleaners. I got to get this shirt pressed because I don't have an iron. And I was like, can I do it tomorrow? And I said, this is for the wedding. And then we're running out of time with Thanksgiving. And I was debating not even doing that. That's the easiest thing to do. It's on the way to your fucking house.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think it's? Do you think it's depression related?
I don't know.
I think it's boredom related.
I don't. It's some of those things, I guess. And it's just like it's happening definitely too much.
What's your drink? What do you drink?
Tito's vodka soda.
Okay, so you're liquor.
Yeah. Now I'll go on a wine kick and I'll do that. Yeah.
One glass, I'm fucked. The sugars in wine, it's nothing new.
It puts me to sleep.
I get sleepy. I get dizzy on wine, but the next day, I mean, I don't have a migraine, but it is migraine adjacent.
Yeah.
Like I have friends that just drink wine. The next day they can function. A friend of ours, Steve Huber, 100.7 The Bay. I think the only liquor he drinks is wine now. And the next day he's up and kind of groggy, but he gets started on his day. Have you ever had port? It's a dessert wine.
I have.
You drink like 2 or 3 ounces of it and usually drink it with a dessert. It's really good, but it's thicker. It's sweeter. I think that stuff's delicious. One of the most violent vomits I've ever had is from me. Like, oh, this is really, really nice. Give me another slice of that cheesecake. Oh, this is good. Yes, I want to try the truffles. This is like, and then, I mean, I sugar bombed myself. And then 4 a.m, I thought my eyes were popping out of the fucking sockets and I'm throwing up red into the toilet. I'm like, oh, is that blood? It's not. It's obviously wine.
But here's the thing about what you're doing, Rob, is like, how do you train yourself to go into a different direction? You really can't, because you're going to have to be a night owl because of the profession that you've chosen.
And the profession you've chosen is so alcohol centric.
Yeah.
There's no dry
it is
comedy clubs.
So but then the theory would be I should be better at home because I'm drinking too much on the road and not eating right. I do need, somebody said here, I need a routine. I do, and I'm definitely eating out too much, which I love to do. And it's just, because then I'm like, I could have played golf today. Then I felt like shit, if that's happened a bunch of times. And I'm like, was it that fun last night? Because because feeling good and playing golf is more fun than feeling like shit and lying around all day.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, you haven't drank, you're going on a couple months.
Well,
now.
yeah, here we are. I'm the final home stretch, 1 week away of 2 months sober. And I wasn't drinking that much when I was drinking. The worst I've ever been was during COVID, where I was like functioning alcoholic.
That was the best I've ever been, the irony.
Yeah. And I was blacking out 3 nights a week.
Okay.
Jeez.
There was, Friday, Saturday, a lock, and usually one night a week because of some show that was thrown into a tailspin because of a technical malfunction. Josh's mic wouldn't connect, his audio wouldn't play. I'm throwing my fucking hands up trying to get a show on the air. And about 1, because kids are home, so I'd come home, and from the bottle drinking, and that did me no favors. So yeah, this week trying to clear my head, be as sharp as possible. I have a funny update about Chaos Theory before the end of the show. I got a text I need you to read. There are 2 tickets available for the 6:30 sold out show, and I can't wait to tell you why. I'm 2 months in, and I feel no fucking better. I'm sleeping like shit. My energy's sluggish. My skin has somehow gotten worse. I miss it every day. My mood has been okay at best. curmudgeonly on average. It's done.
Oh, I've been moody too.
Nothing.
I'm getting angry.
I'm not remembering.
Yeah.
My memory is legendarily, embarrassingly bad. It's one of the biggest things in my life that I'm very embarrassed about with myself is my memory is awful. Naturally, I'm a bit of a fibber. And then couple that with me not being able to remember shit and nothing.
Just filling it in.
It's just all.
Hey, that's not what you said the last time.
I just can't remember what I said. I can't. Nothing fucking makes sense. I was expecting, because I read studies like within a week, you'll find yourself sleeping better. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice your energy's up. Within a month, mood's improved. In 2 to 3 months, you'll notice a change in your skin.
Now,
I've got
none of
This
that.
is going to be, don't think for 2 seconds that this is me preaching because I don't do this. How's your water intake?
Okay, could be better.
Yeah.
Absolutely could be better.
My water intake is
Water.
absolute shit.
Oh, no, I sometimes look down in the toilet, I'm like, that's fucking mustard.
Oh, yeah.
That's Dijon.
Yes.
Gould's Spicy
I'm like,
Brown.
Is this a tap for beer?
Is there pulp in
Are
piss?
you gonna drink post
To the
special
point
shooting?
where I fucking fight a cop. I'm going to reach for an officer's revolver. No, when that second show is over and I do the thing that I'm doing at the very end after the second show, quick update. It's going to be my friend Doug Powell. He's going to be hosting both shows
Awesome.
now.
Oh, cool.
John Mooma can't do it. John Mooma had some stuff come up in his personal life where he can't make it. So I miss John, but Doug is going to step up. He's going to do both. It's going to be, and we're going to reiterate this that night. And I know there's people in chat that are going to be there, people that are listening to this afterwards. There's going to be a lot of cameras and there's going to be tripods and there's going to be people walking around with cameras and booms. People are going to be in your way. I'm sorry. It's just the nature of the thing. So I'm telling you now, save the text afterwards or the message being, I wanted to see, but there was a camera. It's a fucking
people
taping.
who are fans, they're doing this also for you.
Yes, this
Right?
this is a home game if there ever was one.
But what I mean is that even if they're inconvenienced, they're part of something that is important
That's
to you.
exciting for them.
And that
Yes.
needs to be something that they also value. So yeah, maybe some guy will come and they'll pan across them as the punchline is being said. But,
yes,
but also then you get to be part of what's important to you.
exactly.
So, yeah.
You need to know that night this is larger than the night itself. Night 1 sold out. Night 2, I think we're 3 tables away.
Hell yeah.
Two tickets have opened.
Okay.
And I'd like to show you the text, and they opened up today. Now, Joe, I'm going to let you read, and this is from my Uncle Thomas. Okay, that's old Uncle Tommy right
Got
there.
it.
Okay, he's gray, and I'm blue.
Okay.
This is from earlier today, not too terribly far away from when I left for here. And feel free to read out loud if you'd
Sure.
like to.
Hey Jay, what time is the show Saturday?
I respond.
Your show is 6:30.
Those are the ones I got him Cub tickets to.
Mhm.
Is there parking? Yes, garage. Nice. Do they have a menu for food? Yes. What time do the doors open?
Jesus.
5. Who are we sitting with?
Oh my God.
It's Betsy asking you to ask me these questions.
Betsy is my aunt. Now, after 5 questions in, I go, is Betsy asking you to ask this stuff? Is she asking you about all this shit?
And he says, the Uncle Tom says, ha, yep. Justin then says, she can't come anymore. I'm giving her ticket to an adult. He says, ha, can I get 2 more from my friends in the men's league? Justin then says, no, and you can't come anymore either.
Holy shit.
So then, hold on.
This is
He
good.
says, ha, I wish I had times on it. Ha, then Jay with a question mark. You there with a question mark? This is at 5:38 p.m. today.
Yeah, this is today. This is not too terrible. I have pulled his tickets.
They're not going to be at Thanksgiving, are they?
No, no,
Okay.
they don't get to come anymore.
Yeah,
They
no,
don't-
yes.
They've been pulled. You don't get to come anymore.
It was the 4th question, and then that's
I'm like, you
Yeah.
you don't get to come to the
Who are
show
we
anymore.
sitting with?
Who are we sitting with? Is there
Just make
food?
up-
What's up?
yeah.
You don't get to go. You don't get to go. So in the middle of all this,
I
they
love
then
that.
throw down, can we have some more tickets?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, it's a door deal. So no, and
No.
the tickets that I gave you, I'm now going to put on sale to make money. So
Yeah.
you don't get to go anymore.
Why don't you buy the tickets for the new people?
Yeah, you don't get to go.
it. So let me talk about our show at Ram's Head that's coming up.
Holy shit.
So that thing it's sold out. There
Right.
are
Mhm.
9 single seats left. There were 12 single seats. Now there's 9, which means 3 individuals decide I will go to this thing by myself.
That rules.
Awesome.
But what's funny is that I don't know if you've noticed this on your show, because your first show it looks just like ours. Your
Yes,
second show
packed.
almost looks like
I got
it. So,
about 1 row
yeah.
of tables and we good.
yes. And tickets that were previously sold then have a different indicator on them,
Yes.
letting you know that they're reselling their tickets.
Really?
And of course, I say to Katie, I go, "Oh my God, this thing is selling so well that the
There's a secondary
the
market.
secondary market." She
This
goes,
shit's gonna be on StubHub.
She goes, "No, it's not." She
mean, I
goes,
would
"It's just somebody who decided not to go. They're not somebody who's going, we better grab up these Clue
hey,
Christmas tickets."
What if that's the case?
Buy them all now.
What if that's what happened and nobody bought them?
These things
There's
are
going to
going-
be 34 people there.
They're
They're going for
stuck.
Yes.
$500.
StubHub bought them.
Holy shit!
They're
That's so
Five-plated
funny.
ticketing.
Yes,
The
there's source
ticket
online.
whisperer.
Yes, if you've ever tried to get into a Morse Burgers event, 5platedticketing.ru. So yes, thank you to everybody that bought tickets. That by
Yeah.
the way, this thing.
We're excited.
It's funny. There's a woman there. Her name's Lisa. She's my point
Yeah.
person for
Mhm.
Ram's Head. And we were there doing the first run through. We did a whole day long run through of blocking and lighting and setting up lighting rigs for my thing. And she pulled me aside. She's like, "Your Christmas thing here, nothing has sold faster than it this season. I mean, national acts have not sold. Billy Bob Thornton's bluegrass band
Jeez.
sold worse
Hey.
so far.
We're better than
We're
him.
better than Billy Bob Thornton. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no,
We
I'm
better
really
not
fired up.
fuck it up.
Holy
I'm really fired up.
shit. It is
Yeah.
great. It is great.
Well, you know, we wedged ourselves onto that calendar. They
Yes.
had nothing. We go, hey, can we
I
do
think
that?
they had a fallout or something.
Yes.
and then all we
that-
did was fill that bitch to the brim.
Well,
So
Well, this
they're
is good
delighted.
because we would love to continue to get Fridays and Saturdays. We would like a weekend.
Yeah,
And if
I
they
do
know
the
it's going
work.
to sell out, then that's all they care about.
Hey,
right?
I would like everybody to sell out my Twitch stream.
what's going on?
2 days from now, it is an annual Justin Schlegel, Marie Callender's Chocolate Satin Pie
Okay.
Drunken Fuckathon.
2 days from
2 days from
Tuesday
now,
or Tuesdays
from
Wednesday?
today. Yeah, from right now as we
Well-
sit here recording on a Tuesday.
Okay,
So Wednesday, then Thursday, Thanksgiving night.
gotcha.
When you're bored, football games aren't doing anything for you. It's going to be about 8:00. We're eating at 2. So we're
Mhm.
going to expand the stomach. I'm going to take a big hot coiler, get it all out of me, let that stomach lining expand. And then what I do, this is going to become an annual tradition. And I'm probably just going to start drinking that night because, as I said in the aforementioned discussion, I feel no better. So
Yes.
fuck it.
It's Thanksgiving.
And,
Your family was going to probably piss you off.
They're, they already
Yeah.
have. It's weird. It's like you were there buying groceries with me today. And I'm sorry, you're bringing what vegan? Sure. No, I wanted to buy walnuts to make into a fake meatloaf. That's the thing we're doing. So
You're having walnut meat.
We're having walnut
loaf.
Is that called? That can't be called
All
a
right.
meatloaf. Then.
No, I'm walnut loaf is a show title potential.
no, it's cool. At least I got to pay for it. So 8
You're going
o'clock.
to pay for it. in
I'm
more ways
paying
than
for
one.
all of it. And at 8 o'clock, I'm going to attempt, I've never been successful, but I'm going to eat an entire Marie Callender's chocolate satin pie by myself in complete
You
silence.
said you've never been able to accomplish this?
I never finished one.
What happened?
Doing,
You
you're
couldn't-
doing this post Thanksgiving Day.
You couldn't do
Post
anymore?
Thanksgiving dinner after everything's flushed
Right.
out of me. I'm gonna do what they do. I'm like competitive eaters where they eat
Yeah.
fucking crazy in the morning, shit it all out, stomachs open, be crazy hungry.
But you're not going to eat dessert during the first
I
meal,
will
are you?
not.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
eat quite a bit,
Gotcha.
but I'm gonna ease up on the sweets. But then at 8 o'clock, because the most followers I ever got on Twitch in one night, the most subscriptions I've ever gotten in one night was where I sat and I ate in complete silence a Marie Callender chocolate satin pie.
Yeah.
It was fucking absurd. The
What
amount
will-
of people.
What will you wash it down with?
I will probably have a bunch of twisted teas.
Oh, you're not going to use water. You're going to.
I'm gonna drink alcohol.
I love
Okay.
that you're trying to gain 8 pounds before the
No,
taping.
everything.
You could
Yeah.
definitely gain 8 pounds in a day.
Oh, easily,
Yeah.
easily. No, I'll shit out 6 of
You'll
it.
be like the fighter after he weighs in.
Yeah. The fighter that weighs in at 135
Yeah.
is all gone, but the night of the fight's 172.
Are you
'cause
going to
he
have
finally ate.
the shitting on Twitch as well?
Not a terrible idea. There's a market for it. Honestly, there's a market for it.
In silence, though.
Some
In silence.
complete silence. Yes, I will have audio, and you will hear me. It's gonna be very ASMR. You're gonna hear me moan as I really
Okay.
enjoy the first half. It's gonna be very John Candy, The Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
with the what do they call the old 76er. What was
Oh
the name of
yeah,
the
when he
steak?
ate the whole
Yeah.
steak.
I could shove a couple of desserts in them, go throw some t-shirts in for the kids. So yeah,
When you eat it, you're not cutting it into pieces. You're just diving
I'm
in.
fork into knife.
Yes.
and into pie.
Yeah.
And I have the pie set aside. I'm ready to go.
Have you ever eaten what a Marie Callender chocolate satin pie?
I feel like I have, but I don't remember.
They
but I
are
do like Marie
fucking
Callender.
delicious.
They are so
Oh my
fucking
God.
good. It's
They
my
really are.
favorite dessert
Yeah,
on
they're
planet
good.
Earth.
I don't
It
know
is-
why anyone bakes a pie when you could just buy all the things
Just
that these
buy
stores make for you,
A
or they're
Marie
frozen.
Callender's,
Yeah.
man. They're so fucking good. Hold on. I even took an erotic. Yeah, there it is. There's my little
Brittany
bitch right
says
there.
go only tongue to pie.
There's my little bitch
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
that is-
Oh,
She is a beaut.
I Sharpie Justin, do not eat across it. If you want there to be a sequel to the Benoit tragedy, I will come home and find this
Someone has
fucking thing
eaten.
eaten. Someone will try and fucking tempt fate. All right. And we'll eat my goddamn chocolate satin pie.
Will you do a little? Maybe I know you're gonna do it in silence, but have you considered any of the smut talk to the pie?
I am going to moan hornily.
Mhm.
No, if you ever watch the first stream, I
Mhm.
don't think it's up on my Twitch anymore. They tend to cycle videos out.
Right.
But if you were there for the first one, you would think I was going to bust. There was 5 or 6 good scoops in.
Yeah.
It gets horny.
I
mean,
will
it gets
say this.
Erica Woodworth novel.
Yes.
If you
horny.
think about what gives you the most, what releases your endorphins the most,
Food,
Mhm.
it's food or
It's
sex.
food.
They're the two, right?
Yeah.
I
food
mean,
and sugar.
what
sugar,
goes down to third? I mean, what is music?
Winning money.
I don't know. Yeah,
like a nice bet
Drugs.
that pays
Yeah.
off.
We talking-
Drugs are
yeah.
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
great.
you're right. Drugs.
Yeah,
that might be it.
cocaine is fucking incredible. That needs to be the next thing that gets legalized. So, yes, be sure to pay attention to that. And how about this? Let's take another break. Let's get a little drop from what we did in the
Mhm.
Patreon. And one of our boys in the DLP universe got a massive national mention for the wrong reason.
Mm.
Stick around. I just swallowed it. And glass of water. And yeah, I really ready, fire, aimed this thing.
Okay.
Because as it was in me,
You haven't looked it up.
I did after.
Okay.
And you're
But in
supposed
the
to take
moment, I just like, all right, well, someone
Probably.
names
somewhere,
on it.
that's my name. It's clearly someone thinks I need this, and they're smarter than me. So,
What is it?
Well, I went and
It's
looked
a
it up.
suicide pill.
It's it. So this is the last episode of DLP. I'm going to make it about 20 minutes and appreciate you guys for the years. No, it's something from Pro MD Health that's supposed to supplement testosterone.
Okay.
Okay, it's something that's supposed to keep my testosterone from turning into estrogen. But which it can happen.
I'm glad you took it right away.
Yeah, immediately.
Good move.
I mean, remember
You know what? Maybe take 2.
you guys have seen Fight Club? Remember Bitch Tits, Meatloaf?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have either a heavy duty steroid or a testosterone that you don't work out. If you just take it,
Oh yeah.
your body
Ah.
will transfer it as you get older
Yeah.
into estrogen.
Hot.
You'll grow fucking tits.
Yeah, but you also told me that, or told us that you put yourself on a path that you can never exit.
This is it. The door has locked behind me.
Nothing like if for whatever reason ProMD Health went out of business, which isn't going to happen.
No.
but let's say it did. You'd immediately have to find another,
Oh, I'm
like
cooked.
as
A
quick
new
as you
dealer.
can.
No, you guys have a lot of laughs coming in about 10 or 15 years. When, for whatever reason, this gravy train comes to an end, I'm going to have big, fat tits. Big, suckable,
Yeah.
fuckable titties. Because that's going to happen. It's called gynecomastia. So it's no secret that I am absolutely infatuated with Shane Gillis, Matt McCusker, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, the Shaman, the Big Dog. He's doing some stuff on the road next year. I'm going to do everything I can to fucking weasel my way into his Norfolk date. It won't happen, but I'll keep trying. So I recently found out that my friend Brandon Novak, who was on CKY, Jackass, all that, he was just on their show. And I hit him up and I go, oh my God. And this is awesome. And I'm trying to get on the thing. He's like, hey, I've been trying to get on Stabby's podcast. He's a big Stabby fan. I'm like, maybe I can connect you with Stab. You can maybe connect me with McCusker or Gillis. Let's swap some connections, all this sort of stuff. So this comes up at a gig that I did at the Cellar Door this past weekend, Sunday night. Ryan Nazer, Bill Monahan, Ashley Pontius, and Tommy Sambazo. And I bring it up to Tommy. And Tommy goes, yeah, I got a little mention on Gillis's podcast. I'm
Really?
like, fuck yeah, man. He goes, no. That somehow Tommy's year one headshot got brought up.
Oh no.
Where he had the
Oh.
caution tape across the mouth. And they were basically shitting on like open micer,
Oh no.
bad headshots.
Oh.
And they mentioned just some examples. but Tommy was the only one that got mentioned by name.
Oh, he said his name.
And he wasn't shitting on Tommy because immediately Gillis jumps right back in and goes, "Nah, Tommy's the fucking man. I love Tommy."
Yeah.
And Gillis gave him his
Okay.
props. But I started thinking, and I meant to bring one. I'm so fucking mad. I'll remember the next time I hear. I do have a Polaroid copy of my very first headshot that my friend Waldorf Gordon, who I affectionately bring up all the time, he took in his apartment near Micah, the campus in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And it is just about the fucking gayest thing you've ever seen. I'm making a face and I'm wearing one of his shirts and my hair's all feathered. It doesn't look great. And it's like, no one has a good first headshot.
No.
They're bad.
No.
They're doing something stupid in
Or
it.
a good business card or
No,
something.
fucking
No,
business
nobody
card.
looks at any picture of themselves from 20 years ago and says, "Oh my God, I was killing it."
But your first headshot.
Oh no, your first
Headshots
headshot's
are
always
terrible.
terrible.
No one's got a good one. I've had some better ones over the years. I've got a rip of some awful ones I stumbled upon on my phone, and maybe actually even my hard drive of my computer, that I can find these things quickly before we move on to Mexico. That if I can get these things to you, I would let you put these on Patreon. You don't know how fucking bad
but I'll
these
tell
things
you,
are.
your headshot right now is a good headshot.
It's good because
but-
it's professionally
But
done.
the best one that you have is with the cats.
The cat
That's
one is
the
a
best
10.
one because it's like it doesn't look like a try hard. You know what I mean?
No, it
but
just
most
looks.
of the time, if somebody's
Cats ones
doing
are the
something wacky, you risk it being something that looks like it's a little tacky.
It looks a little
but
corny.
it doesn't look that way with the cats.
Someone's like, punching through a caution sign. Like, you don't
Yeah.
know what I'll say. I'm so crazy. I'm telling you, the ones that I took so long ago, these black and white ones, I hired a photographer. I look like a fucking refugee in these things. dude. I can't tell. I probably weigh maybe 135 pounds.
Right?
No beard. I look sickly. Oh, I know these things are in here somewhere. I know that I've got them on my hard drive at home. I will send you all of them.
Okay.
And you could pick which ones
You
and put
can
them up on the
jerk off
Patreon.
to
We'll
them.
put them up.
Give
Okay.
it a shot. Brittany, you can do your best to flick the bean to these things. You will fail. You will fail. They are
But try.
so. What were
Yeah.
your first headshots like? The very first
Yeah,
ones you
no,
ever got
yes, I even remember mine. It was almost looked like, with the hand on the chin. It wasn't that, but it was
Oh,
almost,
like a-
it was almost that bad.
Olin
Remember
Mills
if I
Yes,
had
looking
one
one.
or not.
I had a goatee. I mean, it's horrible.
Just terrible. Rob, what
I
about
remember
yours?
my buddy's mom, who was a photographer, took it. We were outside. It was sort of like, clearly it was done for free. God, I wonder if I have it. I'm sure I have it somewhere.
I know I've got them. When I find them, I will get them to you. And just how emaciated I look, how thin and gangly I'm like, and I'm pulling my underwear up all fucking weird.
Well, it's good that Shane Gillis said that. Oh, Tommy's the.
He
You know what I mean?
immediately
That
jumped in
matters.
with like, oh, okay, but he's the man.
Because
He's
it
cool.
used to be no press is bad press. That's not a thing anymore.
I've never believed that. The
That's
no
not a
press is
thing.
bad press. And
There-
fucking Epstein
yeah.
was all over the press.
No, there is bad press now. Now, it's
now, yes.
now that everybody has access to everybody at all times.
Yes, yeah.
So
There's bad press, and sometimes you get the biggest comedian in the world shitting on someone that's still at a local level. That could really fucking derail
oh no,
someone.
it could, but
And it's the briefest
Yeah.
mention, and Tommy's got great headshots now. He
but at
looks,
least
yeah.
he said he's funny,
yeah,
right?
it was
or
not
the
a knock
man
at
or
him.
whatever.
I
Yes.
think it's a net win.
Yeah, and also
I agree.
Tommy was told to
Because Tommy
do
does
that.
not defending that headshot.
No, he's like, I know that thing
Yeah.
fucking stunk. He was taking photos, and the dork photographer was like, "Hey, take that caution tape and wrap it around your mouth." And
You're
Tommy's like,
edgy.
"All right, fuck it, yeah, sure, or whatever." Oh, look how edgy I can be. He knew it wasn't great,
Mhm.
so
It's almost like when Tom Myers had that album "Jokes of Mass Destruction" or whatever.
Hey, don't make fun of Tommy.
yeah, do not shit on him. If you
Come
say his
on.
name 3 fucking
Too
times,
fucking
he'll
far.
appear. He'll
He will.
appear. So hey, you want to get into some
Yeah, let's
Mexico
talk about-
predictions? What happened? What did not happen?
Well, let me tell a couple stories,
Please.
real
Mhm.
quick. I know one of the predictions is that we would make, I would make a friend before we got to the room.
yes.
That didn't happen.
Okay.
But shout out to Seth and Emily, not
Okay.
Emily from the phone call earlier.
Okay, yes.
But yeah, we made friends. They're from Nebraska. They were
Nice.
awesome. Seth is a DJ.
Nice.
What kind of DJ?
And so I don't know what kind of DJ.
Me
What do you mean?
DJ or
It's
like Wheels of Steel DJ?
like Wheels of Steel.
Radio DJ? Or
No, not a
this
radio
DJ?
DJ.
Okay, got it.
Not a radio. Although I do think he did. And apologize, Seth, if you listen. I do think he does do some radio.
Okay.
I don't.
Does he
You
have
know.
a cool DJ name? Or is it just
Yes,
DJ
he does.
Seth?
He does. and it's his initials are SK.
Yeah.
Okay.
So which is he probably doesn't know it.
Sucking cock.
He probably doesn't
I
know
know cock is-
that SK is
That's
a
how
hot
Erik spells
is a hot dog.
Yeah.
Company
Got it,
here in
yeah.
this, but it's SK like ESSKY something.
Okay,
AY,
got it.
right?
Yeah.
That's what he is. But anyway,
Big in Nebraska.
I was saying
Edwin writes DJ Slob Knob.
I
Yeah.
can't
What up,
remember how we got into the subject, and it wasn't me going, "Oh my god, I have a podcast," or whatever. But we were talking about that, and Emily goes, "Oh my god, are you on TikTok?" And I go, "Well, yeah, we are on TikTok." Now, by the way, I don't have access to TikTok. I don't know what she goes. "Oh, I am too." She has 100,000 followers.
Yeah,
Shit. Let's
Right.
make friends with
Okay.
her.
She has 100,000
We have
followers.
100.
What's her
Right.
gimmick? Does
Yeah.
she got a thing she does?
She
She a
no,
crying nurse?
she's a
She
mom who basically is doing mom things,
Yeah.
and other moms they love that shit. So they just Katie literally is watching moms all day long.
I'm probably not going to follow her.
Yeah, right. No, I'm not selling it to you. She's awesome, by the
Yeah,
way.
Cool.
But
I don't need to
yeah.
follow that one. An hour from now, I'll be in front of it.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Good.
it'll give you PTSD.
Oh,
It'll give
God.
you-
You're right. I
Right.
don't organize the dishes right.
Right. But anyway, I think you guys know on the way to the
We got a text.
the resort. Okay.
Hmm.
On the way to the resort, I reach in my pocket and I realize I have $6.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to vacation with. $6.
Okay.
Okay. Katie has $30.
That's like
I have $1.
Right.
I don't carry any cash. I don't see the need for it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I would ever carry cash. Of course, you do need cash if you need to do what?
Tip.
Right.
Tip.
If you need to tip, you have to have cash. Katie and I together have $36 on us. By the way, do you know what Katie has done in preparation for this trip?
Everything.
Every single thing that
Mhm.
needs to be done,
All of it.
she's done. And it's weird because I feel guilty. I'm like, hey, do I have another pair of socks? She's like, bitch, you didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
You
I
get what
gotcha.
you get, right?
Yes.
So she's right about that. So I don't complain. But my one job is probably to make sure that there's cash. Okay.
Yeah.
So we
Good
get,
start.
I now have $36. The guy who takes our bags from the airport, from where the airport is, and puts them in there, I give him $4. Okay. I know.
I think that was too much.
I now have $2.
Yeah.
Okay. Then when the shuttle arrives at the thing, Katie gives that guy $20.
Oh,
We
you're
now
big
have
tippers for
Oh,
having
yeah.
no cash.
we now have $12.
Yeah.
The guy who brings our bags up to our room, I give him $2.
Yeah. Joe gives him $1. Just gonna have change.
Yeah.
I
Can I get a
now
little- come on.
I now give him $2. Okay.
So you're tapped out.
We now have $10.
No, you haven't even started the trip.
We have to save this $10
for the rest of the trip.
for the ride home. Yes, it's the
There's
only way.
no ATMs there for American dollars.
So let's talk about
Mhm.
that. So it's a resort. There's no ATM there. I mean,
Yeah.
Everything's included.
everything is included. But every time we go somewhere, like God, it's so fucking humiliating. These guys will come up, they'll put towels down. We have a cabana, they'll put towels down, they'll put a towel behind there, and I go, thanks, and I say goodbye.
Bye.
I did not give one person was one single
Anyone
tip.
else tipping?
People were tipping every
Left and right.
there's
That
dollars just fucking
supreme
flying
gun
around.
that shoots the dollars in
even-
the air.
I even talked to Seth. He goes, yeah, I brought $500.
Oh, I feel bad because we're
Yeah.
already out.
I
It's
brought
been 2 days and
Now,
the money's gone.
He brought 500. You brought 6.
I brought
Yeah.
$6. I have literally nothing. Okay.
You know how much cum was in your tacos?
So, well, that's the other thing. That's
Not
another
the show
thing
title.
that made me
No.
feel so guilty is Rojas. That was his name.
Yeah.
Rojas would go by and he'd go, hi, Mr. Robinson. Like he knew me.
Yes.
He knew.
Yeah.
They were like, that motherfucker doesn't tip. That's the guy
So
right there.
They
That's
were
the guy
rubbing dicks
who
on
doesn't
towels.
tip.
So Emily goes to our TikTok and sees we have 83 followers, and then Seth sees that you have $6. They're like, I don't think they're
God.
doing very
Some
well.
ratchet mother- I'm not listening to that fucking
They're like,
show.
wait a minute, these guys are acting like they're popular.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're leaving. Okay. We're walking out of the hotel to leave.
Yes.
There's a boutique there. As a matter of fact, Katie had to buy me, of course, charge
Mhm.
card, fingernail clippers while
Okay.
we were there. Okay. I look in there, ATM.
Oh no. Oh no. You could have been tipping the whole fucking time.
There's an ATM net. Now let me tell you something. This is the truth. If that ATM charge was $100, I wouldn't have cared. I would have to
not
I would
have
have
to
paid-
experience it.
deal
I
with
would
that
have paid to
embarrassment.
not have to literally not give.
Oh,
I never gave
no.
a fucking dollar to anybody after the very first guy. Sure. By the way, if you cleaned our room every day for 6 days,
Yeah.
you got nothing.
Yeah.
I got to give credit to Mark Ondeco, 98 Rock, formerly Kirk, Mark, and Lopez. I went on my very first spring fling with him, 2006.
Mhm.
And he gave me a tip ahead of time before we even left. He's like, they've been doing these for years. This was my first one on. He's like, the first day you get there, tell the lady at this place, I'm going to tip you for the week now.
Okay.
Give her $100. And that's it for the week.
To you?
For the week.
You
He's
have
like,
$100 back then.
fuck, no, I didn't. But he's like, get $100 and tip her at the beginning of the week. You're going to get the most exemplary goddamn service you've ever experienced. And sure enough, I had 100 and like, hey, this is for you for the week. Just,
Look at you.
thank
High
you.
roller.
Holy shit. That was all the money I had. And they treated you like a fucking god king, like a god
Well,
king. They're bringing you food you didn't even ask for. They were serving cervezas downstairs. We thought,
what is it like when you give nothing all week, no matter what?
Now, did
Beginning,
you
middle,
feel it?
and end.
That towel smells like ass
There was a
crack.
couple times where I'm like, oh, I wonder if this delay is because we've already been. It's true. We went to this one restaurant, which is Katie loves. What's it called? Cerveza? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. No, ceviche.
Ceviche. That's
Ceviche,
it. Ceviche.
yeah.
Ceviche. Cerveza is beer.
Beer.
She loves ceviche. And we go to this. The first time we go, we eat, and then we leave. We leave nothing. Okay. The next time we went, we can't. It's a 2-hour to get a couple appetizers because they're like, we're not
Fuck
talking-
those
we're
two.
not-
No, they can eat in the kitchen.
They're the worst people.
They can eat out back of the restaurant where the dogs are eating
Yes.
scraps off
They're the
ground.
worst people here.
Will you never go back now because of
No,
that?
no, I don't know
I'll
that.
be
I,
going.
no,
There's
no, no, I love it.
Photos on the front desk.
That's a mistake. I will never
Turn
make.
around.
I'll never make again.
You love Japan. There's zero tipping.
Yeah.
If you tip, they get mad.
Oh,
I
really?
found that at a restaurant. You know, it's considered an insult. If you tip someone there, you're saying to them, the money you make for the job you do isn't enough. You must be struggling. It's a fucking, it's not just like, there's some countries like, no, we don't do tipping here. They get butthurt.
Well, that's not the case in Mexico.
Not Mexico.
No.
That dollar goes
They love tips.
real far.
Now, let me tell you what else happened. Okay. We get there. Now, we had already been to this resort before.
Mhm.
And one of the things they do is they go, hey, if you spend an hour with us trying to sell you on some sort of package to come back here all the time, you get all these discounts. Of course, we're never doing that. We're never going to sit through an hour or whatever that
It's
is.
like a timeshare.
We're not
TED
doing
Talk.
right. That's never happening for us. Okay. But when Katie went back, she said, hey, we're returning. I heard that if you return, you can get a free upgrade. Now, the upgrade is in the room, but also access to this like infinity pool and all these places that
nice.
only people that are in this. That's what we thought.
This tier.
Okay.
That's what we thought. Okay. So they go, they talk to the manager. We're there a long time while they try to figure out, and they go, you got the upgrade.
Fuck yeah.
You got the upgrade. So then we go to the next place where they try to get you to come to the timeshare thing. And I can't remember how the conversation went, but we found out, no, just the room is upgraded. All the other shit that comes with the upgrade, you don't get any of that.
So you got a nicer room, but the infinity
But we
pool,
don't
the
get any of
special
that
thing you
stuff.
really wanted.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what we want,
Yeah.
right? So anyway, so we waited all the time to get that. We go up to the room. We have a swim out pool on our balcony.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kay doesn't want it.
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
She then goes, I'm going to go back down and try to get our old room. Okay. So now we
Damn,
waited
swim out
all
balcony
that
sounds
time.
I'm already
sick.
stressed.
We've waited all that time to get this upgrade. She finds out she's not getting what we want. We have this thing. She doesn't want that either. Now I'm sitting there in the room. I can't touch anything because we don't want to mess anything up in the room.
You have to shit. Yeah.
Because they, they're going to give somebody else this room, I think. And I'm just sitting there in the room for about 15 minutes. Kay texts up. She goes, zip the bags up. Don't unpack anything. That shit had already been unpacked. Now I'm sticking stuff back into the bags.
Yeah.
Now, remember the guy that I gave the $2 to?
Yeah.
She had to say, we'll move our bags because we don't have any money. Now we're rolling our fucking bags. And I'm not exaggerating.
You're a no tip and pain in the ass.
Ask Katie how long the hallway is to get from where we were to our room. I'm telling you, it's 2 football fields.
It's like when you walk to the
Jesus.
wrong side of M&T Bank Stadium, you got to
Yeah,
walk
yes.
the whole
Why didn't she
fucking
like the room?
concourse.
and we are she wanted the view of the ocean.
Oh,
And-
okay.
Oh, yeah. I
So
can see
now
that.
but now we have to be the maitre d or whatever, not maitre d, the bellhop.
Yeah.
Because she's
Concierge.
we don't have a dollar.
Oh,
So we
God.
have to fucking roll our shit. But anyway, we end up
God
getting.
damn.
I'm stressed.
We end
Tell
up
me it
getting
was fun.
the room. It
Was there
was
something fun?
It was fun. I'll tell you another thing that
Yeah.
that also
We
stressed
got to get
me
to
out.
these predictions here. We're running up.
I'll go
on
real
it.
quick. That stressed me out a little bit. Two things. First thing is that they have a karaoke night. I don't want to do karaoke.
But you did.
I have to because I don't want to be the party poo. I'm participating. Do whatever I
Mhm.
want. Okay. What's the one thing you don't want to happen when you're doing karaoke?
Be out of tune.
The words aren't coming up.
Guys, we're starting karaoke night. Up first, give it up for Joe.
you're first.
I
Oh,
just
shit.
walk up. Right. So I had to do that. But anyway, that was fine. Then on the way back, we're going back to tell me what you would have done. And I know we got to get to these predictions. We're going back and I'm looking at this guy and he has his phone and I'm on it.
He's recording. Oh, wait, hold on. He's watching a video of you.
No,
and you're looking.
he's got his camera.
Yeah.
And I'm looking there. It's me. And I'm like, oh, he must just have it point. Snap. He snaps a picture of me. Then he fucking sends it to somebody with words underneath.
I met the most no-tipping
I
motherfucker.
swear to God.
Oh, my God.
I say I text Katie. I can find it. I go, this guy I texted it to her.
There's something about this guy that leads me to believe he's going to be a real pain in the ass on the flight.
Yeah.
I go, this guy just took a picture of me and then wrote something in Spanish. What? Gay? I don't know what the hell. Right.
Were you wearing your DLP agenda shirt?
Right. What? I don't know what
Yeah.
Hey, I was wearing my DLP agenda.
There you go.
shirt.
Are you
Yeah.
Senor Robinson?
Yes.
Anyway,
From-
Katie thinks that he took a picture to
No, he didn't.
confirm.
Is that the podcast with Rob and Justin? Just like the girl.
Yeah.
Just like the girl, the trivia
Aubrey.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was thinking, she said, oh, it's confirmation that we were picked up. I go, okay, well, I guess it's better than them taking a picture of her.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, we're going to traffic her.
All right,
But, yeah.
let's go ahead and
Yeah.
make sure we got you there. Click tits.
All right,
all right, so here we
let's
go.
do
Let's
the
rapid fire
predictions.
through
Okay.
some of these. Okay, so make a new friend before you got to the room.
Not
no.
before I got to the room, but shout out Seth and Emily.
Okay.
We did make friends.
Second one, that you make friends that eventually day one you like, day 2, 3, we're
Yes,
fucking over that.
Yes, Justin and Sarah. I sat down at the pool bar with them, and then once we met Seth and Emily, I broke up with them.
Oh,
awkward,
shit.
awkward.
Right.
Was there a bathroom issue?
I mean, not that Katie knows about, but there 100% was.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Absolutely, there was a bathroom issue. As a matter of fact, not only did I have whatever issue that I had, but also then the toilet was broken.
Oh,
And we had to call down.
Really?
And I'm like, just don't lift up that lid.
Did you break it?
Wow.
Oh,
No,
look
I didn't
like
break it in that
and
manner. By the way,
That guy deserved a tip.
Yes,
When I-
tip
when I-
that guy.
what I put in there could not have broken the toilet. It couldn't have gone down any more easily.
Okay.
Yuck. Okay, so yes.
All right.
All right. Did you have any swim up bar political talk?
No political talk at the swim up bar, but 100% when we went to the bar, our friends who we met were talking to some friends that they met previously,
Yeah.
and they were from Pennsylvania, and they could not wait to talk about
I
how
bet.
Pennsylvania. They could not wait.
Won all swing
Right.
states. Okay. Did you pee in the pool?
I didn't pee in the pool.
Good for you.
Okay.
Was there an excursion that you guys went on, whether it be hike, four-wheeling, horseback riding, that
Okay.
you had some struggles?
We didn't
on?
go on any excursions. However, it was 4 flights of like 15 steps to get up to where our room was from the pool.
Yeah.
And when I would go up to plug in my phone or whatever, and Katie wasn't looking, I'd take the elevator.
Slick.
Nice.
I
Smart.
wouldn't walk up the stairs.
Smart.
Another one based off of Jazz Fest. Did you fall?
I did not fall, but let me tell you something. There were falls all over the place. People were falling. It wasn't
Slippery
me.
tile.
Katie almost fell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get
it
out of the
wasn't me.
pool, you're barefoot. There's a lot of sunscreen.
Yes.
I predicted Katie is going to be mistaken for your daughter.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
So this is what happened.
yes.
Shout out Emily the very first night.
Yeah.
They're looking at us like, what is the dynamic here? What could this possibly be?
Clearly your daughter.
That's obviously there's an age gap, but also there's a clear attractiveness gap.
Yeah.
So
a lot of
what
gaps.
could
There's a
possibly
personality
what
gap.
could possibly be this
Who has the
relationship?
most cash gap?
And then I had
Yeah.
to explain to him, you're never going to believe this.
Yeah.
But yes, she's not my
All right.
daughter. Yes.
Yes. What's the old game show on Comedy Central? Cash gap.
yes. Yes.
All right. We put the sex line at 1.5.
Man,
I
I
took
tell you
the
what.
over. Rob took the under.
Let me tell you something.
Maybe
That's,
nailed it at 1.5.
God, that is a perfect line.
Yeah.
Perfect line. Because it's going to be either 1 or 2, right?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
matter
One or
what.
two.
It's 2, guys.
I took
Oh,
the over.
yeah.
Yes,
Well
I
done.
believed in you too. Way to go, guys. Way to go, guys. Was Katie
Did you
hit
tip-
on?
I know you didn't tip Raptors.
So if
He
Katie,
tipped her all right.
if Katie was hit on, I didn't see it.
Okay.
I didn't see that happening.
All right. We're going to skip down here a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, no. You passed out from drinking by 5 p.m.
Not by 5, but 100%. No. Yeah, the answer is yes, and I definitely fell asleep from drinking by
Sun,
5 p.m.
Booze.
100%. Now I woke back up. I
Sure.
rallied, but yes, that did happen.
That makes sense.
Okay. Also, you taught people how to play in the pool Restivo
No,
balls.
it wasn't that kind of. I don't know that I had a group big enough where something
Sure.
like that would have worked.
It's tough to explain.
But if I had to
strangers.
do it all over again,
Yeah.
if I had a group big enough, 100%, we were playing some. I even remember how to play Restivo
Because that was a prediction that Eric made.
No, I
Eric
heard
made
it.
that
Yeah.
on there. A very
Yes.
good one.
Yes.
Now, these last two,
Mhm.
you're going to have to hear about on the Patreon because we got the fucking hot text from Joe.
There was an incident
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
day
Mhm.
before
Yes.
yesterday.
Sunday.
When we flew home Sunday.
Yes, I'm going to combine these two.
Mhm.
Where you saw a fight,
Mhm.
I predicted you would see a fight,
Mhm.
and another prediction. I think that might have also been Eric. Katie would start a fight or be involved in a fight that Joe would have to finish. Both of those fucking came true.
They both occurred. You're gonna have to.
And in a way,
Patreons will know.
would you like to? Would you like to hit us with the line?
The
that
line is-
you hit us with the text, and we said, "Say no more. This is on the Patreon. This is bad.
The
This could
line
have
is-
forever affected
Oh,
your
yeah.
travel.
Oh yeah, forever.
Effect. Can you fucking drive to the Bahamas?
Yeah, because
You want to charter a ship to Jamaica?
Yeah, I have a Southwest credit card.
You almost had to cut that shit in half.
So
Please.
the flight attendant said to me, "Are we going to have to land this plane?"
And that's all that you get.
Yes.
And wait till you hear on Patreon why they almost had to turn that plane around or land it. Who was the villain? Who was the hero? Who physically attacked
yes,
who?
it's up on the Patreon
Holy
right now.
shit. You need to hear the story. Just about the angriest I think I've heard you in years.
Oh,
No, I'm
you're
definitely
still
angry.
Still
I'm
angry.
still mad.
Still
I'm still
angry.
mad. Yeah.
Mad.
But-
So it is on the Patreon for you to enjoy.
Before we go, I want to say, Justin, I think Joe echoes these sentiments. We're so fucking proud of you
Yeah,
that you're
man.
doing this special.
Thank
man.
you, man, very much.
I know that you talked a year or so ago and you're giving it up, and we understand why, but the fact that you have come back and you've been out there getting up every week, working this shit out. You've got
Doing some of the
cameras.
shittiest rooms.
You are working your ass off.
Worse.
And
The
I'm
fucking
so proud
tits.
because the world deserves to see you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
How
Yes.
great your talent is. And the fact that you're doing this, couldn't be more proud of you. Very excited for you. I know we all know you're going to kill it on Sunday.
I
and we
appreciate that,
fucking
man.
love you,
Love
man.
you guys too. Thank you guys very much. Thank you everybody that's bought tickets. Next time I talk to you, will be on the other side of Chaos Theory. It'll actually probably be week after next because next week, Tuesday, is my baby boy's birthday.
We get
So
it.
happy 9th birthday, Evan. I'll be back on the 10th to share with you guys and we'll recap everything from that night, the good, the bad, in between. This particular email I talked to you guys about
yeah.
prior
Excited
to
about
the
that.
show.
Yes.
There might be a very big development in regards to who gets to see this special. So if anybody that's purchased tickets for it already, it means the world to me that you have spent your time on a holiday weekend to make this thing come to fruition. And thank you for making
Thank
me
you.
believe in myself again. All right.
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving. We're
See you
thankful for
guys.
you. We're thankful for you.
Thankful.
Thankful. Love you. Bye.